Welcome back to the Ruckard if a strategy part 2, where we are going to try to improve its logic. Disclaimer: any opinions, news, research, analysis, prizes, or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary, and do not constitute investment advice. Zignaly, all of the profit, and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset managers and fans. If you use my link and that passes at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees. Okay, so as our saying, we are going to work with Ruckard if strategy part 2. So I'm going to modify its logic so that then this works the other way around. And then so that's what we wanted to. So here we can say that we now have any change in the here we have them. Hooker if a classic, which was the one that then we were using. So yeah, let's try to improve this logic somehow. So what we want to do is to change the logic. Also the corral logic is that this needs to be higher. Now we are going to turn the other way around, okay? So that's we want to cross gay, and this is another. This is another thing, so my dear want to do here is to grass down. And that's. I think that's. Cross down. Sant. May 3b5. I think that grows grass, and they're okay, yeah. Through if a source want crisis on the resource to okay, so this is gross, and there that we want cheers. So we want to go we want to go short. Len. And let me check how they will write this. One day miner scratches down it's there, and I am a news then we long. No, this is the other way around, killing me. Let me check. Yay, that's the other way around. So, when did the minus crosses down, it's the aim. The I manage skill level, then we go long, and the same thing happens with the plus. When the blast crisis down, it's the blast the level, then we shot. And that's it. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if this is yes, if we are using this in close, and all this. Admit say. Why the hell is yours, and I'll have to close so long close. Yay, Shakur Nation. He also half grouse, yay, so they should be changed also. This grows on the regala me, let me, this should be the other way around, so okay. So let me check 1 second. So here we have a, and the cross on there, and the cross other, which is the him dime the embarrass off of the other way around. So the way this works is that I go into the logic, which is somewhere here when the neologic that we have written down, which is here, okay. So what we want is the other way around, so in order to close a short, okay, we want this to be embarrassed, so this is. So in order to close this line, I just meant to say like this. Okay, you can see this is up, and now this is not it, so I copy and paste. And now I can use crossover instead of grass there. That's right, and the other thing happens with short condition, so I can copy paste this, and I can replace the cross on the, which is a here, okay, so I copy and paste and replace now what they wanted. Do is cross other, so that means that there is no more athlete's strength with this, okay, so that's the idea. So if we cross on it, we want to keep it on the way it's, so that damn this works as expected. So right now what we have is this stuff, so we have the new condition that you need to cross on there, and then you have the short and close on that, damn it closes when it makes sense. So right now so this is new him logic, the only embarrass logic similar to our RSI game. So now we are going to check our reef, so we have the reef here that there has this stuff, and we have the reef here that has this stuff, so we want to update this code so that it has the new code. So Oh, wait a moment, yeah. I guess this is that right code. What the hell, why is this, yeah? Because here we in it. Or changes, so this is more or less when we have before this, or isn't it now? This is the logic that we haven't understood yet. Then what we want to do is this one. Okay, so let me have, and Squid shut up for this. Okay, so I have, and the screenshot of this, and now I want to change its source code. Well, how are you here? So I'm going to copy everything. And paste safe, see what happens, let's see if it's better. So here we should have a short, isn't it, maybe? That's why they want to check. Okay. So here we should have short, if it matches everything. And look at this, so we have something, so only 103 traits. And yet so. As you may know, we only go short in this part of the USSR entity because... Yay. Yay, so I guess they is okay, but then doesn't work as expected, because of the stop loss spent. This isn't great to stop loss. To the 25. Okay. So. I'm sure what to do here, so here we have another problem. Which is when this goes down and it goes down, then it goes up a bit and... They best me, so maybe we can play with the stop loss around here to see if it's something that needs to be improved, so maybe we want to have 280 TR. Okay, and this is bad, or so if we have 280 then we are not closing the here, but we close down there, because there is our... I'm not sure what's there mean. Yeah, that's the line that you cross the line, isn't it? Yeah, you grow as the yellow line, so he unit that this has, and that. So now we have something that sits for the profit bowl. We only have 103 traits. That makes sense, because this is like an iris eye and it doesn't happen always. Let's see what further we have. So this is maybe the alert, the same one, and this is one that did not work as expected. Yeah, okay, let's check more traits, see we can find something. So this one was almost. So apparently I find 3 or 4 candles before it bounces back a bit. I'm not sure if this is useful for anyone. Okay. Yay, we have another one, which should be a nice bet. Somehow it's not nice. Maybe I need to increase the stop loss here on June 6th. Where's the stop loss? 2.5. Okay, so with 2.5 maybe we don't need 2.5 a wetsuit 25 we are okay. No, okay, so 2.5 let's say. Okay, so now we should have big stuff, and this is not as gut speak for maybe let me check. Maybe we win this trade then, and we'll lose a lot more. So if this is the preferred to have to. Let's see if we came up to minus this stop loss. 35. Okay, so apparently 1.8 is a good number. The missing. Yay, I like this graph, it's more or less. Nice, okay, so. Yay. So girly, when we have this that the stop loss is 1 that Douglas multiplier theory is 1.7. So maybe I'm going to write it down. I'm not sure if I'm going to save it by then going to write it down. Why the hell is this as the last multiplier 1.7 1.7? Let's save it. Okay, so. The other thing we can do is to move down this green the A plus so that it's around the here. They say yes 17. But then, and sure this isn't right, move to the. So that the applause which. It's used for shirts. Let's see what happens if we move it down. My is that they want this to be a used bet. In the meanwhile we say that it's not very good in terms of IA. Wait a moment. Eyes end there. 24. Oh, I don't understand why doesn't work there. So we had to a 5%, 9%. Look at this 35%, this is another thing. Met what I don't understand this why. And thus, and end mean. The minus, and me check, where the hell is the minus? So the minus 22 means that this. Wait a moment, oh yeah. I think I'm doing this. I think I'm not doing this right, so let's reset set ends. Okay. Let's change the stop loss, the one that 7 multiplier. Okay. And I want to play with shorts, and contrary to Korea to have to play with the A plus, nothing else, so with the I plus. I want to move the green line down. And I want this to. Yay. To happen around here, and this is what this is not liking it, damn it, not sure why. Show why. So here the race across, and apparently this cross events, and like the cross them attack. So here there is the cross with the line in the bend. This is not opening anything, because maybe we need to have more then. We need to have more. Candles to the left, me check when that happens. Let me say that me check what happens when I modify something that I have somewhere. He added this, so love back for do I get the shot? Yeah, so. So that Mensa, and get the short here, and then I don't get too short here what they were, whatever the reason is, yeah, because maybe this is too much. Too close. We had something about of money in. Another trade to close to the other one, isn't it? Oh my god, don't remember where all of the stuff I need to have. Sections here. So I think there was something about to not up on the new order, if it's too close to her. The last up on order. Maybe it's not in this. Maybe it's not here. Yeah, anyway, it may be that's this is not the bio that they want to do, so this is one. Let's reset lead, set the stop loss to 17. Where are you here, 17? And like, and test open again. And I will. Now. I will just mollify here. So that I can morph the plus. Why you in the I places here, so I can move it down, and this is what we were playing with, and apparently 24 was a good thing to have 23. Why the hell 22? What's yeah? So in 22 was thought to have good results with 12%. And then I guess that way might have more stuff around here. 20. Yay, 20 seems to be a bit better. Even if it's less results. 8% error. 3% again. Logan that. 15%. So what they want to do right now is to optimize on my him. Of the my short me guess this is what I want to do, so I'm going to switch to perform months and check if the short is a good one, and the ones we have my sure we will play with the other one. So this is 26y the fault. Okay, so as you can see he's 2% short, and we want this to be something positive. And now I'm okay for 8, okay. So finally what do you have is 8%. Okay, so let's switch to 8% there. Think it was an S something like this. Yay, so 20 means that short is 8, and so the other thing that we want to check is long. Monsieur Awaken have 8, or something similar. As you can see short also a change in the bet. Yay. Okay, let me check. Yay, so this is changing me at a short. This is one thing that I have been thinking about, because the way you close short is linked to the way you open, and long in the other way around. Bad either one this to be the same thing when you show them when you're long, and this is Sam, this is not good to me nah. Remember, so I have 20, and if I want to improve a lump I should go here and improve long. But at the same time when they improve flunk it depends on the key level from yay. So maybe we should ditch them. Maybe we should ditch them. I'm sure. So let's this set anti or stop loss on supplier 2. 1. Oh, and 70. I'm okay. So now there is no any other change. And so what's I'm going to do, because this is going, that's okay. What's it going to do right now, and I'm going to modify the close. The conditions so that the does not depend on the long conditions. And see what happens bad at the same time. I would like to have there, so I will like to have these levels. For closing okay. Bad yes, so this makes sense. I guess this makes sense, I guess, but this does not make sense. Because I'm becoming, that's becoming crazy, because when I done mate, because when I modify. When they modify winning on lungs. I might be modifying when our shorts, and so I cannot optimize the strategy for both of the cases. But that's not right, so I'm going to copy and paste the original line so that we know what we are all losing. Then I just remember as to say re. Woof, okay. the think about the other way, so this might be a more it may be easier to lose money without those stop laws that say hey when I go up, because I think that they should belong then place close yourself. I think we can have all there. I think we can have all the up. Down volume, and mining of skill level ball. He said the ends in other to close. Okay, bad to I'm not doing it right now, so far what we have here is this improvements. That removes glossing when the price goes the other way around. See what happens. Let's see what happens, if this is a good thing, or not. Okay. But I guess that when I will have the fight this is going to work a bit better. Okay, so let's say, if at this. And see what happens. Okay, this is saved. And now. I have this rough weights, it's not very good, but they have I can take a look at the shorts, okay, and I can take look here, and wait, this does is are the same lines as before. Are we sure? Pay, so now I can optimize short thanks to the IPO is level, which by default was 26, so let's start with 26, and go down from there. So with 26 we have 982%, let's go down, and see if we can improve. If the results somehow, or not. So far the worst said Dennis 26 apparently. Let's see what happens. The fall into 6 is so right, think a white the moment. So 18. So at 26 we had 9%, and now I have 17%. Okay. Wait a minute. that other. Okay, I am back. So what our saying is that I'm trying to optimize the short. With the plus level, so far the best level is 18. See what happens, and long play should not be while they fire. Not too much. I'm not sure why this is modify, if now yeah. This doesn't make a barrier sense here. Okay, so 13 I have yeah, so 13 12. Pay. So. But wait a moment. Why in this is a good level 10, who are high, who the hell this is a good level 12 10 a man we had 18 is it 18 the way sense. 17. Yay. That's right. So we have 18, which is 17. And we have 8. Or 10. Why the hell 10 is a good level, and that's not make sense. Or maybe, and that's. Anyway, so 10 a good level, let's see the graph. Okay. So bereft of mass summary, now let's play with. I am wondering if I have, and on the cup him pace, but yes I have, isn't it? So now I should be playing with the aim, the man in the eye and my nose so that they can work with long. So what we want maybe to start with 26, and then we'll go down see what happens. K short is also improved of our there is an S, it's also improved. I want this to prove so 23 let them is start with, and guess so. So far as 25 it's 23. Let's went to a half here. Let's see what happens at 10. I'm curious. End of care. Oh. I do not understand why short it's been modified anyway. Yay. Circle HA 6Y6, that stuff doesn't make sense. Okay, so we had 26 student, this something here I guess. 25. Was it 2? And yeah, so 25, I think it's the best one, and it also improves the short. Although there isn't S, and here we had something with, so let's work with 25, and see what happens with shorts. So we have 10 before. Bad. Maybe we want something else. 10. Sir. 10. Thank alone this. Me. That's a coincidence. So let me check. Once again. I think there was something around here, which is to win, and yeah, so 20, or so yeah, so 18 has a nice value and it makes a bit more sense. So maybe we can write down 18, and 25, then we have something that then makes sense. 18, and 25, let's see, if I can write this down, but I am not sure about this, but I want to write down something. And I am not sure why this is, why the long as effect in the short meant. What our mission of be affected the, because the way we close stuff is the friend right now. Okay, so let me check the I plus key level, so we want the blast to be a teen. It says right here, and we want the I minus to be 25. Game. So let's save these changes, and mean. At once above. Some are low sure about this closing. So I want this changes and I the one this changes. So I can say oh. Set the I plus key level. Twin didn't find, or rest waiting. Okay. So I want to test this again, because I don't believe that we modify long and short with our this, and this makes me angry. Okay. So right now, if I reset at the ends, I have the same results as okay, I have better results here 50%. Okay. But the reason is why the hell? So if I want to modify short much they can test to like this. So this is changing, but long should not be changed, or at least it's not his should not. We moved to match, but it's moving. Concerns me, because yeah. So okay, so right now we have 25, and this is 18. So now we can maybe save stuff, maybe we can check the other will we have overview. We have this nice. This is a nice. So let's see what happens here so when this goes up. This does not okay, so here it goes up, and we go up, here it goes down, but we don't go down, here it goes down, and we also go up. Yeah, there's some movement then with, and do anything, here we go up, and we'll up, here we go up a bit, we don't find it, then this is going down, and apparently we go a bit up, and here we go down, then we don't go on. Up so much so. Apparently this is not so much optimized with shorts, because previous versions are. Where the logic was the other way around, previous versions were better than this. Yay. So this is the B3 curry strategy. That when each place will be the C. You can check out this is going down, and we go up in, and say it too much, because there's no thumb enough, but yeah you have this maybe something that we need to use here okay. But I'm not sure about that. Okay, so the me. Go back to the strategy. So here so sometimes we managed to use this, so let's say sir here that was okay, here's something that we lose. Then there's this thing about going up and but then don't think it's going to be quite better, so instead of crossing down we cross over, and we move this up okay. But so far we have something that's nice, and if I say that they only go along its shit this should be positive gay, so this is positive more or less. So here goes up, and the here its trade has sort of a range, but this is because here we are not allowed too long because, and price is going down. I guess, and when you say short only then you also go up. And it's actually a little bit better than the other way around. %50 profit the wall with 23%, so here we have a nice. something, so I'm going to make a version, and then I'm going to work with a cross up, and gross under on all of this, but the first of all I want to save the changes about hate this changes weights, and we need to remove the staff wages. Okay, let's see. $727, so 727. My teachers want to remove this stuff, which I think it's no longer, and that the that's my the yet. And yeah, okay, so their condition is short condition, or lot condition. Yay. I'm asking myself what happens if again so this is what we want to save for now. I'm going to do aberration, and going to release it, and going to put it into the video description, then we will play. So now I understand why our mother FYI and the condition, and those something, because we have it here. It was not only when you cross under across our bed, it was also this condition about going short, or going long, and it's nets this needs to be removed, because it doesn't lead me improve the strategy, and in a consistent manner. So if I copy and paste the current version and I test that they should have a 50% as net profit, so let's try this. So that means we were from that means that from once the first from January 21 you can make the last 50%, more or less. Okay, and you have 10% to learn that it's nice, and if you want to have 1% down on the again, go here, and say. Let's see what you can say. Test gamble 10% on its trade, and as you can see here, you've got 3% of benefit, 3%. In 1 year, and a half 3%. Bet y'all need go down 1%, so it's 1/3, but it's a bus. Okay, so either one this right now, and I know on this compound, which has been late last, but with less drawdown I don't want any response. Spent right now, so this is what they want to save, and they're just 50, and I'm okay with it. So if this is not enough, you can elaborate 3 times. That means that you're going to have a $33 done. Better yet, going to win 150. Okay, this is what this is leverage. Why you want leverage? So let's add this changes, and let's say with us. They're not yours, grass, or were. The not you ski level crossovers. For closing, or the also, so now I have somewhere, so this is the before. Okay, so let's bump the version, and so that this is today, and this is that before. Okay, and also this is before somewhere. The for and before. Yay, so when you have here okay be before, so I can add this. I can say version, this is not yet, so I can say version to before. Okay, and I can tag this. Okay, and I can tag this like this. So this is the if, like this, the game. So I can push this. That's nice. Oh yeah, so right now I can check for the euro. Okay, so let me check if I can find it. So I want to go to look at 3, then I want to go to the B scripts. Now I'm sorry, I want to go to the text. And I want to check the real if for B scripts if. And this is data for. Yay, so this is going to be found in the video description. Okay. And now is saved, so the next thing that they want to do is to modify the top. The script also select that it matches the. So that it matches the bottom script, which is the B script can't. So let's see what happens here. So 1 second. I am back, and so I am trying to prove to apply the changes from way the MEMO, and not the recount nada from if strategy to the normal ocean which is here on care. So once you want to do is to mollify all of this. Okay, 12. I am wondering if this should be 20 or not. My tamam, and what does happen if I modify the low as close in sum, and who? Talk. Why at the moment? I had 12, or originally. I'm Migo here, so what happens if I have 12 here? Is there an improvement to I can this wait a moment? What's the difference between 12 and 20? So as the shirt to have 26. And if I have 12, I also have 26. Why the hell? So this does not seem to prove a lot of this. Yay, you've got the better results, but it's 50 and from 50 you go to 56, and it's not too much of an improvement. So I'm not sure if this is worth it. No, this is quite the ice, I guess. Let's see how many traits. 129 traits in 1 year and a half. Okay, so let's reset this game. So now let's go back to what I was saying, and then that I just want to apply all of these changes to the other script, so we also have 7 the smoothness too. Which could be modified, and this is 18 and 25. The stop loss, which we could modify to half a way Chelsea, for I have not tried this by the way. See what happens with O Chelsea if let me check 1 second, I'm curious. So instead of this same one, this and now is worse. Okay, maybe I should use it here. Okay, so it seems that we have some nice settings set that the way, once you modify them yellows lose them. Okay, so let's continue. So he won this changes, we also want this set, then 6 matches the same from why the hell is there? So regional, we had the long action, the shot at protection. I haven't checked those ones, maybe those ones are good at Argon thing to have, but I'm not sure right now, because now we are reversing so many. We want to reverse always. So what happens if I turn this on? And what happens if I turn this on? Yay, we have less rights. It makes sense. Then this is not a good setting to have right now, and I think we have quite nice optimized strategy. So the new code in order to have a volume that say we won this, and this is the new boolean we also won theirs, and we also won this. Down up a stuff, and so these are the difference for block, in which not we should not change anyway, and so this is a close, and we want to change there's recos because that's the way that we close right now. So right now we should have all the changes between a 3 and a 4, that's what's, and going to check, and if I refresh the compare. I just have the name, which is different, and I have the block, in which is different, then that's what we want to win, this is what we wanted to achieve, so. Now I want to hit at the rigger, if classic. And I also want to say update settings to match reader than woman. 2 months rediff. As this. That's why they want to write, so the next thing that we want to do is to go here to the classic. From the top we want to change S date, and we want to say that this is a 4. And here we also have a 4. And 8 for a 4, sorry. So now I can see what happens, so I copy and paste this. And go here. I go to my 3ref source code. I modify it, copy, and paste. Now I should do some stuff. So right now in this thread disaster we have this ref on the other one, which is the 4, which I haven't modified yet, but it's, you can see, is the same thing. Okay, that's what we wanted to achieve. So right now I can at this script and say that I bumped the version to 8.4. And I can target such a way that I don't have this be here. And I can push this into the heat wrap hour. And now I should be able to go here. Say that I want to work with the scrapes, and this is not to be, maybe I have something here, so we have the 8.4. And this is going to be found in the description so that you can use it, if you want to. Okay. So this is the 4 version, which the for one, we're off on for the, although we're off so that you can use both of them. Okay, so we are happy. We have a form, we have B3, and this is working as suspect. That nice may have 50% profit then, and much in a lot of time, and here we have something goes. And now it's bit of range. This is what you get. Okay, so I like this logic, which is the other way around by yeah, and then there's this thing about wanting to. Yeah, so maybe I can. Maybe I can try to find here. So and the green. So here when the rain is very up. Go down a minute shower while that's. Maybe when the rent goes up it's think the go up. The thing is that we are not going on here, because we have said that we need to term with it to stick to the way. Oh yeah, I mean. So if we go back to the B script, and we modify, where the hell is this? The 200 tema stuff, which is somewhere, and solid to lines, if I'm not mistaken. And me check. So this is let's go all the way, and the main tendency is something. So let's see what happens here. I'm not sure this is something that I'm going to save, but let's see what happens if we don't care about the 200 mega. Let me check, and just curious, if it works it's better than yeah man it's weather. We don't lose, and if this works better, so what we have at the moment. So we have right now as this 50% we were 129 traits. Now it should have more traits, okay. But this is not so much profitable. The mayor we can change some stuff so that it's better, so short yeah, well maybe we can play with that, we can play with the levels, and see if there's any difference, but I'm not sure if this is good enough, so we have to. This expecting day, and this was 24. So again as you can see that you have 27 short. Let's see what happens, so let's see what happens with 26, and yeah. Let's see if there's something that makes sense somewhere. But that minute show, so I'm not sure so that this is going to be profitable without taking care of them. Okay, 18. Again see what happens if we go up, so 26 is 27. On short. And then we go down, yeah, cerebral we want to use 2026, see here what happens with long trades. Let's go down here. See what happens with long traits, if this is improved, or not. And think the long trade should have fun. Longer close, and alliance close in length, and so on, but then the show. A camp. So far. Maybe 26 must the best the, or something, and we go up, and though us like this 3% me going up, it's better here. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, okay, 11%. 11%. Okay, so a bell lame. This 32 level is quite good. So let's skip it. Let's see how it plays out. And me and... yeah. This might be a good strategy. But... I'm not sure about this. So let's see what happens with the throw in a fire. Say this is long ollie. Okay, this is nice. More or less what happens if this is short only. This is also sort for nice. So maybe we should save this strange set. Is that it's 26 and 32. But I am not sure if I want to do this. Because that's what we want to do is to him. Says well, let's check what happens with the last traits, because I want to check if they're at their hour long traits here, guess, or here there's a long trait, and want to check if this long traits make sense. So here we have this long traits that I guess it has something to do with this rat. Grossing down here. Yeah, so I grows down here, and they go along. Because this is quite going down, so I go up, and wanna catch this yellow line while I have to close. Because that's the way it works. Let's say I want more than we have. So the questionnaire save them the long entries are okay, or not in some of them. Some of the newest long entries are can, so here we have long way coin them, so we grows up, and okay, let's go up. And thus, and go up. So yeah, so here we have another strategy. I'm not sure if I like it, meant them. This seems to be nice. Let's see what happens with the equity. So the equity goes up, and we'll also try to go up. This arrangement, we go up, this is go up, but doesn't cut the wow up, and so on. So far here we go down, but we are not losing one, but we are not winning other, so it's C. Seems that the way the 130, which should we win in lot of money, but we are not, and why is that? Why is that? Burnley here somewhere, yeah, maybe here we should between women love of money. Meant we are not, because yeah, so here it's going up, and down now either no. I am back. So I think. Amen. I'm not sure I want to save this strategy. In order to test this, because even if it's rather for profitable, I'm not sure about this strategy. So it seems to win-win this guy long bin, then when it's going short, Not sure, and swaying enough. You know, and I mean. And if it fits not winning in enough, that's maybe the applause level is too much to last, that see. Weekend minutes something here. Makes sense. Yay. Okay, we had 25 months. I wonder a memo it's the level. Yes, 26 and 32. 26 and 23 and whatever this. Long and short. Several wheels, so when this is long here. Okay, there we want to save this strategy, or not. As the 5. I'm not going to save it, but think going to write it down. Ah. So this, what the hell is this? So this is B Sierra Sierra Ferrari F. So. We don't follow the emus, and then what we have here is. Ah. I'm in check. So and we have here, and going to write it down, and then maybe I can reuse this later on, but I'm so the key level is 26. The Blast Globalists 26, and the minute skill level. Isn't it okay? So right now what I want to do, instead of trying not to have something to guide us. Yes, they want to revert this change. Okay. So I'm going to restore this. And when I go here, as says that they want to reload. Okay, so now it tells me to use these or not, so. And going to copy and paste the new code into the strategy, which I have here. So. I want to go back to the old said the, instead the were 50 something, okay. So right now let's you annoy half. We have some fun with me, because we need to reset edits, isn't it? So right now we have 50, and we see how it wanes more or less when it has to. And yay, maybe this thread did she wins more when, or omniture again, so let's see what do we want to hear. I want to modify how the 200 Emma asset. So we have a 200 the map based on OHLC4. So we can choose close. It just one what most people use, and we have more or less the same stuff if we change our hour 200 EMA from close to a Chelsea for camp. And we also use it in for our hours, and we use this 200 and I want to try the 5 kilos EMA. So we have the last stuff that what happens if I used 2 hours is that the 4 hours. Here at this. So here we have 2 hours EMA 55. And if we used the 100, we have 32. And if we have one day we have something else. And parlay with. Four hours was the best one for us, but this is because we have optimized it for 4 hours. I mean, so what they want to test this 1555 with 2 hours, which is as 4 times 30 minutes. Okay, this is what they want to test. So although the way over Warbeer is somewhat similar to what we have before. But right now I want to know. Right now. I want to improve this. Thanks to my stuff. So I can change the plus, and I can change the minus. Okay, so let's go back to 26 both of them, and see what happens. So the plan, we know that this is going to improve the short one. Yay. And how many traits, and how many? 53. Okay, there are no so many traits. That's why this is so low, because there are no many sold traits. So let me check. So we want to modify the plus, see what happens. So short should be something, but if a camp. Maybe we should play with them, we should not play it with a volume. But this does not make sense to me. Oh my god, 20% at 9 or 10, which what we have before. Sure, why, but it's a good place to have. So let's see what happens with long Metsi flu shot, and the send. Okay, let me so we'll start with 9, so 25 level is a good one. Let's see what happens then. That's safe. Here we want to play with 10. All what? Maybe the way of not having levels, if then. Yeah, I'm sure. No coming back to 10. Look in this, it begins to have some stuff. We need to go even lower. Okay, so we have 10, we have 10, and 11, and this is not nice, because I guess that the how it has more. He has all of this going down, this is not lies. So we could optimize maybe with that 80, or as the boss. Bad. This is not the thing that you want to optimize. Man, this baby 1 times 5, 1.5 times, and it's this subit bather, I'm not sure, maybe with 1. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is working, it's more, or less. Yay. Okay. So 36. For these who want the hell. We have found something here, and guess. Okay, so we have this month's supply, oh, it's here on that 7 profit factor factories too. Oh, and we win on short, but she says. So what we want to optimize us when in on long positions, nothing short positions, so let's see if we can modify this skill level so that we have our stuff in long. Because otherwise, this is not good enough. Let's save. What happens here? Yay. 17. This is not working quite well. So yay. Okay, take a look this. 12%. 13%. So if I test third the 2, I've got an 8%. And 29 is 12, so 29 is 12%. So I could be using 29 so that this is 12%. and we have this nice curve. Which I buy it me at the immediately, so let's write this down. Let's do in a strategy with this. I don't care if this is more short and long. I buy this strategy right now. I'm on using this a strategy that, and thus that some other. Maybe it's an active fat of stop loss. Okay, let's write this down carefully. We're going to have another strategy right now. I don't care if it does not long. We will improve long later. Let's write down this strategy. Let's go for it. So the first thing we want to write down is this stuff witness multiplier 0, that's 7. Because this is Bitcoin, and we can have this stop loss 0, that's 7, so it's here. Sarah. That's 7. And 0, that's 7. Okay. And the source is closest NHA. Okay, wait, Chelsea for guess. Something else, so the source is closed, and what we have here is why the hell have would change here again? So we have the plastic level the 10. Where is it? The last key level is 10 and the minute skill level is 29. The minor skill level is 29. Okay, and that's it. Those are my changes, so if I'm doing it right, I should be doing this. Now I'm in. Okay, wait a moment. We also have this stuff about the EMS, and all of this. Is 49, okay, I'ma check, so this is 45 traits, and if I set this to 2 hours, it's more or less the same traits. When the hell? 1 hour, which is the same, or to 1 traits get some, seems that the somehow. And that this is the one that they want to use. This is 4% rolls on. In what happens with 4 hours, and the same thing is more profitable meant. At the moment 4 hours. So what we had is 2 hours. That's my approach to this. Is 64 prefer the ball, and with 4 hours 62, I mean it's almost the same thing as it did not depend then on gay, so 8 hours. Has more net profit bet that yeah, I mean wait a moment, and this is for the 5 minutes, which should not be good thing to do. So yeah, so I'm going to keep it with either no 2 hours. Which is more profitable apparently. Potato carry fits 2 hours 8 hours. This is very nice. Okay, let me check the performance summary, and check long and short, see what happens there that day the ice to work. Work here with 55 EMA. And so you have 2 hours here, which is 12%, 13%, and 18% yay. And me check this again, because I'm not sure what they want to. So I am sure that they want to use what the hell I have set to the syrup on that 7. Shit. This is a while until it's a multiplier. Wait a moment. We have something here. So I have never changed this stuff to cedar of 7. Was the volatility multiplier were to have modified without looking at it properly. So here we have less drawdown down bet. My half less. Okay, so let me check what the hell have changed here. So they saw the key levels, and the ADR stop loss. $117, and then we have the 80 yards from the volatility, which we have something. Okay, I have undone the volatility multiplier without even not a sense that this was them to play in the bud to the day. So the next thing that we want this society, so this is going to be 55 length, this is going to be based on clothes. And this is going to be 120, that this is to 2 hours. This is the idea. Okay, so more or less this is day the yay. We can turn this weekend have slightly better returns if we switch to 8 hours bets. Let's try if we have managed to have this set in stride. Well, so this is only 40 trades in, this is only 40 trades in 1 year and a half. Okay, so this is maybe, and not something that you want to do that anyway, so, if you arrested this so that see what happens. This is nice, you pay for it, because it's nice. Hopefully there is no something about them, so let's check what happens here. So short we nail it, this short we also nail it. Because these went down 10, so this had to go down. If even the oven it was so low, this is a mess. We always can miss stuff. Man, this is set manipulation book, and the glaciers. This is another sure that we nail, this is long, and we also nail somehow. How the hell this dusty slunk work? Why is there a line here and I have no idea, and Bina should not go low here. Because it's not going down and the show either a solo, and there, if to be honest here there is another longer than this makes sense, because here 10. While once again I don't know why there is a low alone here, but seems to work. Yay, maybe here we are not a checking the 3 strategists at the same time, we are only checking 2 of them, and that's why. On where, or us the strategy is set in checking stuff. Yay, so there's the 2 super strategists, so if we wanted something even better we could do like this bad, yay it's so bad, or that there are no I don't know traits. Okay, so yay. So that's it. Yay, so we have another strategy that we can save for the humankind. We weigh more with short, and when with lungs. Ah. So let's say, if this somewhere so I'm at this is nice that I have managed to find something that helps me to. I modify the bullets in there, and me in icon. Play when they're out there is no bullets elite I guess, so that means that it's easier for my trades to win, or if I lose they lose so much, maybe that's the reason why this is nice. Okay. Yay, so we have this audience, and this is going to be the 5 settings, and that's it. Okay, are we going to go with it that sense I mean. So we want to add the B script, and we want to so this is going to be a 5 settings, and that's said. So this is a good the strategy about its long-term strategy. Maybe that's in a strategy that I do not want to make myself. But this sells ultra to long-term investors. And you can do some nice stuff as leverage, so as you can see here the maximum drag on is 4, so if you 5x okay, if you're 5x, and you're maxed out then is 20%, so if people is okay with that 20% the max around. That means that in 1 year, and then that half you can win a 250% met. Profit, and this is quite nice, and this is the 64% profitable with 3.5 profit fact, or so this is very nice. Okay. What more do we have? We need to change the version. Okay, so then this is 5, and so that the here also it's 5. Okay. So I will just add this here. And I will say bump version to be, or sorry to be 5. And then I want to tag not this one, but this one, and this is the 5 version. And now I'm going to find this script. See what happens. So let's go. Let's go here, then I have 5. And I have 5, so this is the right script that they want to show. Let's add it there. Strategy and save it. So the next thing that they want to do is the same thing I did before, which is apply these changes to the script. The main script, okay. So I want this skill levels, I want this time frames follow for to see him. One thing or another, I want this ball until it to multiplier. I only want this blood changes, okay. So right now, if we hit their freaking, check these changes so we can add. As with it before, we can add this script. And we can say much. So that this is 5. And we can also bomb the version here so that this is 5, okay, synthesis 5, and if you go up this is also 5. Okay. So now, if I compare, it should be more the same thing. So the offer of 5 has changed, and we have the blood change bent, the other stuff, it's the same thing. So now, and can check the version change. I can change, I can say that they bump, but I bump to a 5. I mean, I need to add it another to be able to bomb it. Yay, and now I have the tech, and so the tech can't as remove the B. If push origin. And now I should be able to go here. Or is it? Should be able to go here. See the version with found the B. Where was this? Okay, anyway. So the best show without again, so this is the version with B. Let's open the same thing, but without the B here. See what, if I have managed to do it salads room, or the B. Let's remote the B here, let's remove the B here. This comic does not belong to any branch, okay, yeah, because I have not bashed push them the main. Something that they usually do, once I bumped the bush that they didn't bump, guess, so this is it. So let's add it, and add it to the script, So now we have the hymn for the bush, and 5 so that you can play with it again. So I think we're done, and so the next thing I have not finished with this bad idea is that. So that the logic has been improved. Okay. So what I want to do in the next video is to let's see what happens if we remove long condition from shot close. And also we removed from on, we also removed shot condition from long close. Okay. Because I am very upset, because when I modify or run the long sentence it weren't worse on the short setting sound. I want something that works always. Okay, so this is more or less what they want to do. That may be get clues from squeeze momentum. Get clues from as good momentum. Higher time frames in order to go long or short instead of a site, and which is that the current way. So this is what I want to do in the next videos. So now you're going to check them. Zignaly stuff, and I will, and be the other. Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prizes, or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary, and do not constitute Simban Smith advice. Zignaly all of the profit, and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that passed at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CC's fees. So see you here. And the next video.